Hello and welcome to Elementary Music with Donna. I am Donna Rhodenizer. I'd like to talk to you today about The Goblin in the Dark. The Goblin in the Dark is a song that can be sung in relation to the upcoming Halloween holiday. I guess it's a holiday. But I want to also talk about some adaptations that will allow you to use this song just as a game song with no connection to Halloween, just costumes and different characters. So the song itself is written to the tune of The Farmer in the Dell. I don't know where the words came from that I learned for The Goblin in the Dark, but what I learned was, the goblin in the dark, the goblin in the dark, hi-ho, it's Halloween, the goblin in the dark. Simple. The game that I have played with my students with this is one student gets to be the goblin and they go around the outside of the circle as we sing, and at the end of the song they pick the person they are standing by to follow them, and they say, what are you going to be for Halloween? What costume are you going to have? And it doesn't have to be their real costume. Some students want that to be a surprise and they don't want to tell, and some have no idea. So you can say whatever you want, just pick a costume that you think would work. And so they want to be, I don't know, a leprechaun. So the goblin takes a leprechaun, the goblin takes a leprechaun, hi-ho, it's Halloween, the goblin takes a leprechaun. And then they stop, and whoever the leprechaun is behind, they choose that person. And you keep going until someone says that they are going to be a ghost. And the students know that whoever is the ghost, that means that at the end they're going to say boo, and everybody that's in that group of students that have been walking around the circle will all sit down, except the ghost, who becomes the new goblin. So when you finally get to a ghost and you sing, the ghost says boo, the ghost says boo, hi-ho, it's Halloween, the ghost says boo. And they just keep walking, 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 and waiting, and waiting, and waiting. And if they wait too long, you can say in 5, in 4, in 3, and then they'll say boo. And then they say boo, and it can be boo, or it can be boo, whichever loud, soft, and you can talk about louds and softs at that time, and include that as part of your game. So that's the Halloween version. If you have students who are not able to participate in Halloween, who do not celebrate Halloween, or for some reason you don't want to do a Halloween-based anything in your classroom, I have used this adaptation many, many times because I try not to do a lot of Halloween kind of stuff. It has so much hype outside of the classroom anyway. It certainly doesn't need my pushing it and advocating for Halloween. So I have done the story that the students have been invited to go to a costume party. And at that costume party, you can wear whatever you want as a costume. And so they can pick what they're going to be. They're actually getting on a bus. So I'm coming on the bus and I'm going to be a butterfly. So the butterfly's on the bus. The butterfly's on the bus. We're going to a party and the butterfly's on the bus. I stop my bus. Come on, get on my bus. We're going to a party. Let's go. What are you going to wear to the party? What costume are you going to wear to the party? So the person says, I don't know, whatever they decide they're going to be. Clown. The butterfly takes a clown. The butterfly takes a clown. They're going to a party and the butterfly takes a clown. Or the clown gets on the bus. The clown gets on the bus. They're going to a party and the clown gets on the bus. So whichever way, and both of those work, whichever way you remember it easiest, it all works. They're just on the bus, they're going to a party. And then you can have the bus breaks down. So if I do that, you can either do it that when the ghost gets on the bus, the ghost says boo and everybody gets off the bus and goes home because they're scared. Or you can have the bus breaks down and they all have to go home and get a new bus and start a game. And oftentimes if I do it that way, I will say once 10 people get on the bus, that's all the bus can take, and it's too many people and something happens and it breaks down. So lots and lots of story related background that goes with the game, and it takes it out of that Halloween but just leaves it, because they love to talk about dressing up and what costumes and what they would like to be for a costume. And that is either the Goblin in the Dark or whatever you want to call it when you adapt it. We're going to a party, or getting on the bus, or whatever. I hope that works for you in your classroom as a moving game, as a choosing game, as a singing game, and you have lots of fun doing that with your students in your music classes. Have a great day making music, and make music a great part of your day.